Hey guys, Murugi Muni here.
It's Lydia KM.
And we're back again with another episode of
The Messy Inbetween.
It's Definitely TMI. Episode two. Like, I know we made it past episode. I feel like that first one is the hurdle. It's like, can you actually start?
It's the mess. It's
you know,
the ghetto.
it is the messy beginning. But thank you guys so much for the love on our first episode. Like, it's been overwhelming. It's been just amazing, and we're so glad you guys are having as much fun watching it as we had fun creating it, guys.
True.
Yeah. So we hope you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and follow us on your preferred podcast platform, please, so you can be notified every time we have new content.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
So today, I feel like there is a trend going on as far as people saying things I know for sure, right? But since this is a messy in between, we're going to be honest about things that we don't know for sure, because I feel like there's actually more things you're not sure of than you are actually sure of.
Absolutely.
The only thing I'm sure of is like I'm black, I'm a woman.
Are you sure you're black?
It's true.
Yeah,
alas.
exactly.
You see? This is exactly why we're saying this. So we're going to be doing things we don't know for sure in different topics in our life. And then, we're going to be honest, aren't we?
Like, we're going to be,
hand on the
Baileys. Because if you're touching the Baileys, you're telling the truth. Exactly.
Go on, you start.
Okay, I start.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Things I don't know for sure. So my first one. One thing I don't know for sure is that there's only one person on earth who is your soulmate. Yeah. I mean, can you ever, like, I was actually telling my husband, like, so you meet one person and you're like, I love this person so much, I want to just be in the same bed with them for the rest of my life. But like, are you sure that is the only one of that kind of emotion that you can feel towards somebody, or is it just the first one that you found and so you decided to be yoked with that person? You know, it's like, is there only one?
I feel like I don't believe in that all that soulmate stuff.
Oh, really?
I think is that it's more about alignment, right? Maybe the person who I was 5 years ago would never align with my man now, and vice versa. But when two people come together and are like, okay, do you know what? You're kind of cool.
You're okay.
And I am going to put in effort to sustain this relationship. Yeah. I feel the matching of energy towards building something is more what I think the one is than the Lord, when I was born, touched
this person
and said, this is the one for you.
But now, having said that, so if the guy you're with right now, you really vibe with him, he's like, okay, Lydia, I want to put babies in you. I just want you to be mine. Yeah. How do you know that Lydia of 10 years from now will still like this person?
It's the thing that you don't know for sure.
Why we don't know. That's why we don't know it for sure.
We don't know for sure. That's a fact. What's one which I can say for sure? I don't know if I'm as secure as I think I am.
Oh my God, that was one of the ones that I had written down.
Yes. I feel like I get these like massive, oh my goodness, you can't touch me. And then, I don't know, my boyfriend won't reply 3 minutes. I'm just like, you know what? This is what I mean. If he loved me, he would, you know? And sometimes I feel like the yo-yoing sometimes, or when I do feel insecure, I feel so insecure that it's just worrying. And actually, to be honest, I don't worry about my boyfriends. I'm more worried about things like my career and my purpose and things like that. But I feel like that's not something for sure. It's like, where do I stand?
I know.
Really,
actually,
deeply.
I had written that I'm not as confident as people say I am, because online everyone's just like, wow, you're so confident. How can you be so confident? How did you build the confidence? And sometimes really you're not that confident. But actually, there's something Lydia told me. I think it was yesterday when we were having this call. Yeah. And she said, she's like, first you have to decide the person you want to be, then you have to act like that person. So sometimes you have to just affirm, I'm secure. Even if you don't feel secure, you just have to act like you are a secure person, and eventually I guess we become secure.
It's true. And guess what? If you identify, your mind is always going to fight for your identity. So if you identify as secure, your actions, your brain is going to force you
it's like,
to give proof of that.
Absolutely.
You're right. So but I feel like sometimes,
maybe sometimes. All right, my next one. One thing I don't know for sure is if the best sex of my life is in my future or in my past. So
I know. What do you...
I was just clearing my throat, guys. And the reason I was saying this is because sex in marriage is great. It's fun. It's amazing. It's good because you're with somebody who you love and who you trust, who you can be like yourself with. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like great in a different way as casual sex. Because casual sex is like, I'm not gonna see this guy again. So you know what? I can do whatever the hell I want, kind of thing. And there's something to be said for novice sexual partners as opposed to somebody who you know, who you trust. It's more of like a caring, more of like I respect you, I love you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis, you know what? I'm just gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say I feel like it's definitely in your future. I personally feel like mine is in my future because I feel like sex for me has dramatically improved the freer I've gotten with myself.
You're fornicating. Oh, I didn't know this information before this
I'm so
episode
sorry.
was shot.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. No, I feel like it's gotten better and better the freer I've gotten.
Yeah.
So I feel like even because I know I'm not at my peak of freedom.
Yeah.
So if the sex is going as good as my freedom and I'm not at the peak.
Yeah.
So we are building.
Can I tell you another reason why I even wrote this down is that I was reading an article that says that women, when they hit 30, as you grow older, your libido increases. Men, their libido goes down. So assuming you're going to be with that one person for a long time, it's the maths. Maths doesn't lie. Yeah? Maths doesn't lie. So if this one is going this way and this one is going this way, what does that tell us?
Okay, I feel like
what does that say?
You're with a person who's a lot older, so that's worrying. A lot older than you. You do say it's a lot older than you.
Zach, she called you a grandpa and it's not me.
I never said that.
It's not me, Grandpa Zach.
Focus, Zacchaeus. Don't let her poison you.
He's only 7 years older than me.
Yes,
it's not
and
like
you're the one who said, "Oh, guys, is it me?" But when you're with a guy who's older and like you put these earrings and they tell you what's that?
Yeah.
Did you not say that?
Okay, I said that.
So I used your own words. I would never use those words. You're not that. So for me, I happen to be someone who's a bit younger. So I have more to go.
So she's flexing on me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, I number one think that the intimacy of a relationship is what keeps things like that. Because there are people who are like 35 and they're not there, and nothing to do with their age more than the fire they have with each other.
Can I tell you that changes when you have kids? Because your partner sees you in a different light, and I'm not.
That's scientific.
It's not in my mind exactly.
Yeah,
he has actually said to me, "It's like it's really difficult for him to look at me just like, oh, you nasty, little bitch, come here. I'm going to destroy you." He can't because like
you're the mother.
I respect you. I've seen you give life to this child, and like what, and like you get to experience each other in very intimate ways, but not intimate like sex. You know. Yeah.
I 100% get. So I might as well just like speed up. I better take advantage of my years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Next.
A good one. Give us a good one.
What I don't know for sure is that if people have cut off, fully deserved it.
Oh.
Yeah. So like as I elevate, I feel like, the way I give room for humanity now as I'm evolving as this Lydia, I give so much room for humanity that I think you can attest to that. I'm just like, it's cool, whatever, it's life. My attitude is so much more relaxed.
Especially in your 30s. In your 30s, it just becomes like that.
So then, when I was in my 20s and I was like way more intense and very much like, I felt like a lot of the times when people were human, they were doing it more to like disrespect me, whereas a lot of the times someone is just being human because they're being human.
Yeah.
So when I look back, I don't regret my decision because I made that decision then based on
the
who
information
I was
you had
and the information I had.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was intense.
I know. But you know what I feel like about life? I feel like if someone was meant to be in your life, somehow you can find each other again. Like I feel like at that time you do what you need to do. It's like when maybe in your 30s, I don't know if people break up with people in their 30s, like you have a dramatic breakup with your boyfriend, you might be like, no, I'm never gonna speak to you again.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, so it's over. I guess, we can maybe see each other in the future or whatever kind of thing. And like you just do what you can at the stage at which you're at. Now you can't backtrack. All right, next one. One thing I don't know for sure is if social media has made the world a better place or not.
Interesting. That's
Yeah. It's hard to tell. Like on one hand, because social media is our job. So it's something that I love. I love the fact that you can connect with people. I love the fact that you can see a part of other people's lives and feel like, okay, maybe I'm not alone. Like if I see another mom struggling, I'm like, oh, there's another mom struggling, and like we're there. But in terms of like how insensitive it has made people, in terms of how quickly bad news can travel, and good news, but also bad news can travel, in terms of how easy it is for somebody to come from here to literally here.
Cancel culture.
Exact cancel culture. I'm just like, I'm not sure that the world would be a better place or a worse place right now if social media did not exist.
And also the suicide rate, especially in teenage girls, like 12 to 15, is insane. Like, why are children killing themselves? Because of social media,
you've seen Lydia, who always, her lashes are always reaching over here, and they're just like, why don't I look like that? Why am I not that skinny? Why don't I have that much money? Why doesn't my man treat me like that?
And then because of the power of social media, cultures are created so quickly. The Kardashians have decided how bodies look.
Yeah.
And now you can see everywhere people are trying to look like make that, you know, and then if it's something that's toxic, because for them, there's nothing wrong with making your money, but they're not honest about how those bodies came to be.
Exactly.
So then now the people who are natural bodies feel inadequate, and it's plastic. So
So the question is, are we a happier world now that we have social media, or are we not? I don't know.
I think we're not a happier.
Yeah.
But
we're definitely a more connected.
Yes,
we're
but
definitely
not
a more connected
happier.
world. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
So something else I don't know for sure is if I will be creating content in the same way forever.
For sure. I know for sure that you will not be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying now.
Exactly. Imagine we'd probably at some point, I mean, how often are new social media platforms coming up? Like yesterday there's Snapchat, and then suddenly there's this other one. Then there's this other one my sister's always telling me, and I'm like, what? Yeah. What are those? And I feel like eventually it'll fall off. But what I do feel like I know for sure, we will be creating content in some way, shape or form for a really long time.
True. Yeah. When I say this, I give her the example of Oprah.
Yeah.
Oprah is somebody who has transitioned like in so many varying ways in the most. It's like there's always a new way to do what you love, to be honest. It's like we're just going to open up the definition of
because the foundation is the same. Like she wants to have open, honest conversations, which is what we want to have.
Yes.
And that could be like in a podcast, it could be in a video, it could be a TV show, it could be on Instagram.
Tour.
Exactly. It could be anything. It could be opening our own, I don't know, halfway house for women to come and speak, whatever it is. We will definitely be creating content. Yeah. Because we are talkies.
That's what we do.
We are talkers / talkies.
It's true.
Okay, my next one is about money, and I know Lydia will feel strongly about this one because I know so, because she has shared her views.
Yeah.
It's about money. So I don't know for sure if morally and ethically my money is just my money and that no one else can feel entitled to it. So this is how I feel about it. I feel like right now in the world. Relax. Take a seat. Take a seat, babe.
I wanted, I was like, just listen, Lydia. Just listen.
I wish I was your man. I swear to God. Anyway, I feel like in the world we live in right now, there's such a huge emphasis on like self-care and and it's me and I'm building myself and like everything is me and focused on yourself and growing. Everything is very self-focused, whereas I feel like in African culture generally, and in the way people grew up, or like our parents grew up, our grandparents grew up, everything was community. So if I had something, we have something. If I got something, it's probably because my neighbor, my sister, my aunt helped me to get it. So when I got it, I could never feel like it's just mine. I felt like it belongs to all of us. So I know when we're having the conversation, you are like, no one has the right to feel entitled to your money. No one has the right to feel whatever, which I appreciate. Like no one else should come and tell you, now, I did this for you, so now I should give this to you. But morally and ethically on my own end, don't I have a responsibility to one, help the people who have helped me, and two, support other people who are not doing as well as I am doing. Like this whole self, it doesn't sit right with me.
See, here's the thing, I feel like the whole self thing comes from a place of people wanting to be their fullest selves to be able to be in service. Because as we're talking about social media, one of the things that has really come up is the viral wellness content. We've been able to, Akina Jay Shetty, Robin Sharma's, they've been able to spread so fast because of social media. Whereas before, when the sense of community didn't have any self, so a lot of the time people didn't even feel like they wanted to be part of that community. But when you're whole in yourself, the sense of community, like now, because you feel really full in yourself and really accomplished, that's why you have enough to be like, do you know what? I would like to help, So for me personally, I feel like the sense of responsibility is for you to define, right? For example, I feel like my responsibility to my parents it could be something like, I feel like it's my responsibility to always move in a way that makes my mom proud. that's my personal goal and that's my personal responsibility. Whereas there's someone who doesn't care if their mom is proud of them, but they will send their mom's money every single month.
And that's
what they define. So I feel like the thing now is to redefine what your responsibility is for the people who came before you and to act accordingly, because we're not going to all be able to do the same thing. There's somebody who their parents sacrificed everything, but they probably are never going to be in a position where they could do as much for them as they would like. So whatever makes you feel you want to do for the people who came before you, define it and go ahead and do it.
Okay, so basically there's no standard. Like everybody should be their parents 10,000 shillings at the end of every month. Even if you're earning 6,000, borrow 4,000 and send 10,000.
And what's it? Just Ivy Money Mondays. By the way, amazing creator. And she's when people are talking about the black tax, I was like, we are way past this is responsibility. We were all the way to emotional abuse, no boundaries, manipulation. So then now that
that's definitely a problem.
And that's why you need to define it for yourself based on where you are and what you're able to give without robbing yourself.
Absolutely. Okay, so we agree.
Wow,
okay. Look at that. It's a beautiful day on TMI.
I don't know for sure if I'll ever get married. Calm down. What a gasp.
Wow.
What a gasp.
Wow.
And let me tell you why. Because how many people have planned a wedding and they haven't been married?
But how many people have planned a wedding and have been married?
Yeah, there are many.
Way more.
Yeah, exactly. But we are talking about no for sure.
Oh, okay, fine. So you don't know for sure.
You don't know for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I have all these dreams, all these aspirations, all these wants and desires and plans. But do I know for sure? Can I say?
Yeah. Me, I know for sure that Lydia will get married for the sole reason that she's a romantic just like me. You're a romantic.
I do love love
exactly.
so
You love
much.
love so. I mean, that's our problem. You know what? We are both Pisces, by the way. We should have given this as a disclaimer at the beginning of this podcast. We are both Pisces, so we really feel things very deeply. I feel like I feel like I know that you will get married. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might not be in 2027.
Whoa,
sorry.
Excuse me. 2027.
What's happening?
Time out. No. It needs to be soon. Okay, I'm not sending this message to anyone in particular.
But if you're watching,
but if you happen to,
she's willing.
Okay,
fine. I think let's do one more each.
Okay.
All right. I don't know for sure that money doesn't buy happiness. I just want the opportunity to find out if money buys happiness. That's what I'm saying.
Has the money that you have brought you happiness?
To some extent, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like, because when I think about it, I feel like a lot of the things that we worry about or that cause us anxiety, cause us sadness, cause us, unhappiness, so to speak, are very money related. Like, I want to be sure that my kids will get a good education.
Yeah.
I want to be sure that they'll be taken care of when I die. I want to live in a good home that's close to a hospital in case of anything. I want my parents to be secure and happy and not have to worry. And all those things are solved by money. So it's at the root of it. Money is there. Of course, there's other things like a healthy relationship with your parents, a healthy relationship with your kids, but like money is present. So when people say money doesn't buy happiness, I'm like, let me get the money first, and then I find out. I'll tell you guys for sure.
You know, I feel when people say that, they tend to mean, like, for example, can you buy a healthy relationship with your parents? No. Can you buy the love that you're looking for? Even that comfort that you're feeling, it's probably because your parents appreciate what you do for them. It's probably because you see that your kids are healthy. If you had one kid right now who was sick, Tana was not feeling well. At that time, if you could put all the money in the world to bring her comfort and for her to feel, I feel like that's what people mean. But I do feel like there's a lot of things that money brings. That brings the comfort, the security, and the peace.
So money buys comfort.
Comfort for sure.
Money buys comfort for sure.
Yeah.
Happiness, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe happiness, but not joy. Because joy is really what the internal peace. Okay.
So this is what me and Aggie always say. So we have seen our lives kind of.
Aggie is her sister.
Aggie is my sister. Oh, you're so right. Oh my goodness.
Right?
Aggie is my sister.
Her sister lives in the UK, but they're very close and she loves her almost as much as she loves me.
Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
So we always say that we've seen our lives like go like quite up, like just slowly from when we were in Kenya to when we got to the UK to, you know, how things just went up. And we always say that in our home, the happiness has always been the exact same.
Yeah.
Whether we were just here chilling and things were a bit of a struggle to affluence. It's always been like, oh, I just feel so happy being around you guys. So for me, I wouldn't say that money at all has changed the level of happiness. It's just, it hasn't changed the level of happiness because we've always been happy that way.
Yeah. So, but now imagine a situation where, okay, we don't want to belabor the point, but imagine a situation where you really, really don't have like at all, like you're living in poverty.
Yes, because and I've got to say, I'll speak
from a point of privilege. We're speaking from a point of privilege.
So it's never gone from no eating, you don't have food. So maybe I've never had that level of stress.
Exactly.
To think that.
Okay. All right, guys, those are the things we don't know for sure. If you have any, please leave them in the comments. We want to see them, and we hope you've enjoyed listening to ours.
So on this week's plug, if this is the first time you're listening or watching this episode, every single week we do a plug of 2 businesses that we admire that's doing amazing. And this week, business number 1 is Luxury Liqueur. Now, as the name states, they sell luxury liqueur products. So that is alcohol or chocolate. And I'm talking about the things you see on Instagram, but you can't believe it's real. So that's the Bailey's Red Velvet, ding. And there's the Guinness Truffle Chocolate. Just the unique products and alcohol products that you really can't find anywhere else. They absolutely do it. And on top of that, they deliver within an hour. They're absolutely amazing, and we are enjoying right now. So check them out on Instagram, Luxury Liqueur.
Okay, and the second business we are plugging really goes in line with the Luxury Liqueur, and that is Wine Drop KE. So they are the ones who gave us these beautiful, like, hold it up for effect.
Wealth.
I mean, I feel richer than I am, and that's like my ultimate goal in life. That's my ultimate goal in life. So they sell basically like wine glasses, glasses for you to put your alcohol, like really, really beautiful stuff. They have silver, rose gold, and they also sell like wine accessories. So like places you can store your wine or store your alcohol, like electric wine openers, just cool things that you can like use to be able to enhance your alcohol experience. So find them on Instagram, winedrop.ke. And just a reminder, please do not drink and drive. Do not drink alcohol if you're under the age of 18. And please drink responsibly. Cheers.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
This week on It's Messed Up, we are playing another game, and it is Spill It or Sip It. AKA, if you don't want to share the truth, you drink. Are you ready? It feels more better to be on this side. I feel more confident.
I know, but me, I'm married with kids, so I don't feel as confident.
Ooh la la. Let's try it.
Yeah.
If you suddenly became invisible, what would you do with your newfound transparency? I know you thought of something sexual immediately, didn't you?
I did, and it's only because you looked at me that way. That's why I thought that. What would I do? I would probably follow my husband everywhere. Is that weird?
It's weird.
I know.
It's weird.
I know.
Yeah, but you told the truth. It's fine. What would I do? I really don't care what people are thinking. No, nothing to do with my man. Absolutely not. I feel like it's already enough. It's not enough.
So much.
No?
Me, I just want to be in the back seat of his car and just like listen to the phone conversations. Okay. Like, no, like I don't know.
We need to talk through that.
I know. I'm addressing it in therapy, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Please.
That's fine. What invisibility? I don't know because I
just take a sip then.
Okay, sorry.
And a good sip. Don't take a baby sip. Thank you. Guys, remember to drink responsibly. Next one.
What's the first thing you would do if you woke up one day as the opposite sex?
Masturbate, for sure.
Really?
Because I would just want to know, what does it feel like on the other side? Does it feel the same as us? I feel like it doesn't.
I feel
They always seem like they have more fun masturbating. I'm just saying. Continue.
You think?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I would just be a player. It's like, I'm so sorry. Because women, clearly, we're just simple as hell. So it's just like when a guy comes to you, he just tells you 2 lies, you're in. I would want to see how men manipulate us because they think differently from us. I would like to be on that side.
I like how she's assuming she'll be an attractive man.
First of all, I would be cute as hell. Number 1, I feel like I'm a cute woman, and I like cute guys, so why wouldn't I?
All right, next one. Next one.
Most shallow person for not going on a second date.
Most shallow reason.
Most shallow reason, for not going on a second date.
I saw his butt crack.
What's wrong with the butt crack?
That's disgusting. Like when a man bends over and you can see his butt crack. Like his butt crack.
I saw one the other day and I felt assaulted.
I feel like it's sexual assault. Like pull up your pants or make sure your boxers are like high enough that you can hide your butt crack. What is that?
Yeah. But when he removes the trousers and shows...
That's a different story, and you know it.
Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's a different story.
For me, the most shallow reason was his walk. I wish I could demonstrate. Maybe I'll demonstrate on our Instagram page.
Oh, wow.
His walk was horrendous. As in, it was like his knees were like this, and then he would move his leg like this. And everything was going great. And then we needed to walk from dinner to the cinema. By the time we got to the cinema, I was like, if this man puts his hands on me, I will kill him. I will kill his parents. It was horrible.
Okay, so what if he was disabled? That seems a little
disabled, mean. And then he was really tall, so that bounce was like
horrific.
Everyone is looking at us. Like what? No. Sorry. Next. Do you like telling your partner what to do in bed, or do you prefer being told what to do?
I'm
too naked. I prefer being told what to do.
Oh. Lydia wants us to tie her up. That's what she said.
Yeah, that is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. You sipped.
Yeah, I sipped.
I feel like, let me tell you guys, if you want to find out, majority of women who are very confident and domineering in their lives tend to want to be told. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's you.
You're submissive.
Whoa. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's the theory.
Thank you.
Anyway, what's the last thing you searched on your phone? Like Google, because we're not going there.
On Google. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess I'm going to have to sip, but I don't remember. Just because I don't remember, not because I don't remember
what the last thing is.
What we should say is, what is the last genre of porn you watched?
I would rather get my legs cut off and I would walk on my knees than answer that question. Describe your I'm getting late tonight outfit. But Zacchaeus is out of town.
My man is out of town, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna take some. I'll take some good pictures and send it to him. So tomorrow night it can be fire.
For me, my going out outfit and my getting late outfit is all thighs. I don't care what's happening. No one cares.
Yeah. It's always the thighs.
The thighs is there.
Thighs, yeah.
That's the one. Have you ever read base text over their shoulder? Today or
all the time,
last week
or a few hours ago, exactly. Like that's a habit. Yeah, in fact, I put it into my reminders for the day. Like today, you haven't read, your husband's text.
Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm not there. But I feel like it's almost natural. Is it a woman thing?
Yeah.
Like when you're just there and he's just like da 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 da. Do you know?
And especially if he's smiling at the phone, it's like who the hell is making you smile? And I am your joy, and I'm here.
First of all, could never. Ati.
Excuse me. Not while I'm around. Not while I'm alive.
Joy for your true love.
Okay, last one.
What's the biggest age gap you've had with a partner?
Like a relationship partner or a sexual partner? Sexual partner, it's been a guy double my age.
Double
my age.
How old were you and how old were they?
I was 24 maybe. I think I was 24. He was actually more than double because he was well into his 50s.
Oh, interesting. I don't think my gap has been that big. I think my gap has been 15 years. 15 years
older.
15 years older has been the biggest. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you see a future with him?
Who, him? He was the oldest, most immature person I have ever had the misfortune of meeting. What is that?
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. I don't even understand.
But yeah, guys, you tell us your answers down because I feel like we can't just be sharing openly and people are not sharing themselves. Please let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.
So today for the TMI moment, we asked you guys on our Instagram page, which by the way, if you're not following us, please do because we post fun content every single day at TMI Podcast KE. We asked you guys, what is one thing you wish you could tell your best friend or you want to tell your best friend, but you can't? And I was not expecting these responses because ghetto, Nairobi hood ghetto. So the first thing that someone said is, I wish I could tell her that I get jealous sometimes when she hangs out with other people.
You know, I saw that was like a common theme.
A very common theme.
I find it really interesting. However, I have got a friend who shared with me that they did feel jealous about another friendship which I have.
Ooh,
I know,
wow.
and they but I did tell them they're just projecting because each individual relationship feels some kind of way. But I feel like when you're so close to someone, there's something that feels like, oh my God, that person is gonna take the thing which I have.
For me, there was a lady who I thought was my best friend. Then one day I had her calling someone else her best friend, and I died a little bit.
You died.
Yeah,
it's something. I feel like we should normalize having jealousy in friendship, but not jealousy because of anything. It's just because you value that thing so much that sometimes you feel like, oh no, they might take it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't also remain preoccupied on it. Like you have your own stuff, have your own things, have your own other friendships.
Accept the jealousy, but don't project it. Yeah.
Okay, someone else said, I wish I could tell her, you really make me feel like I carry the weight of this relationship on my shoulders alone.
Oh my
How heavy is that?
Yeah, but I feel like that's more code for I'm more into this friendship than you are.
Yeah.
It's just easier to phrase it that way so that it's like, oh, you're not participating.
Exactly.
But relationships are participation. Yeah. It's not I want to have a relationship. It's I am doing wanting to have a relationship every day.
And I feel like there's two options. It's like either you can now tone down and put in as much or as little effort as she's doing, or just tell her that I wish you would put in more effort.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like those are the only options.
You gotta be honest.
The next one, and this one, there were so many, I am shocked. I wish I could tell her man is cheating.
Yeah, many.
Why are you not telling, if that's your best friend, why are you not telling her that her man is cheating?
Let me tell you this, I've been in a situation where it's just like, you've said it enough. And now it's a matter of the culture of cheating is part of that relationship. Yeah. And you constantly reminding that it's more insensitive than it is helpful. But the first time, God forbid, touch wood, clap fire, touch sky and earth. If I found Zacchaeus was, first things first, if it's like something I saw, I would go up to him. I would be like,
what are you doing?
By this time midday, if you have not confessed, I'll confess. Because I'm not going to be excited about telling you something like that. I want him to do his dirty work. But I would be honest for sure. But it's like the first time I tell you, the second, the third,
exactly. Okay. On a related note, someone else said, I wish I could tell her that her man is hitting on me.
I feel like that's just hood. I feel like that's something you should definitely tell her. Yeah. But if there is the shooting the messenger thing.
Exactly. It may feel like in that case, I would just tell your man, listen, if you ever come near me again, I swear to God, I will shoot you. Yeah.
And can I tell you something? Yeah. I won't. Maybe that's just my own personal projection. Yeah. But I feel like there's a vibe that a woman brings that a man would never go there. Yeah. As in, I can
agree
leave
with that. I agree with that.
Joe with my man, butt naked, and I would go and I would work, and I'll just be like, "Oh, how is it? You alright?"
Hey, I don't know if you should do that.
Oh, you are just a horrible human being.
We are human,
but you get my point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's just there's a trust that I wouldn't even.
And an honesty between us that you know that if anything happened, the other person would definitely tell you. Like, I would never imagine that anything would happen that you would not tell me.
And not even that, I feel like you would eat his face off.
For sure.
Before even...
Wait, what kind of eating his face off?
Can we move on?
Next question. All right. Someone else said, she needs to stop. I wish I could tell her she needs to stop being low-key jealous of me. We aren't in a competition.
Oh, wow. And guess what? There were a lot of people who are also saying, I wish I could tell my best friend that I am jealous of her because of how she's doing. Yeah. So like you're jealous of each other for no reason. Yeah. Honesty moment. Yeah. I feel like majority of the times jealousy is not even jealousy. It's a matter of you are just confusing what you believe is possible, right? Yeah. So if you see your friend is winning really, really hard. Yes, that might be triggering when you're going through stuff, but if you tell yourself, they are just evidence of what's possible for me too, because that's my friend. If my friend can do that, and we're this close, surely when God is doing blessings, you also catch me.
You'll also catch. But you see, if you don't have good self-confidence and self-esteem, you wouldn't believe that that's possible for you. You'll be like, it's because of Lydia's personality. It's because of the way she was raised. It's because of the people she associates with. Because she was in the UK. That's why she has all these things. It's not possible for me, which is honestly...
I 100% get that.
Exactly. Yeah. Someone else says that she wishes she could tell her friend that she should stop dating married men.
But I mean, you can say it. It's not that it's going to change anything.
Exactly.
But I feel like you can always share your opinion. Everyone has one.
You can always, yeah. Okay, this other one was a good one because a lot of the comments were about you wish you could tell your friends something that they should stop saying about you that makes you feel insecure. So this lady said she wishes she could tell her friend to stop saying her boobs are bigger than hers. I'm sexy and I know it. So it's like her friend always keeps saying like, oh, her boobs are much bigger.
To be honest, I feel like any kind of body stuff, you need to be super sensitive about that, right? And this is why I value the friendships I have right now, because it's all about openness.
Yeah.
So if today I say something that you feel, I don't really like that, I need to know the next minute so that I modify it, because maybe I might just think you guys, we are fine. And maybe you're going through a day which you feel bad, or maybe I feel bad. And then that day you tell me that I look so small, I'll be like, well, I'm trying to gain weight, and now, communication is really important, because we don't always need to be malicious.
And the thing is, I realize that sometimes you portray like you're a really strong person, so people feel like they can say things to you and you won't get hurt.
Yeah.
And I feel like I found myself in that place. Like often I would joke about my weight and like maybe my stomach or something. So like I would be like, I would joke about it anyway, so someone else would feel the freedom to do it. Until I realized when they do it, it feels bad. So I would have to be in a position to tell them, actually, when you say that, it makes me feel bad, so that they don't do it.
And I feel, to be honest, there's nothing about your body that would ever make me want to say something that's like a joke about your body. I feel like those are just weird people.
Because you see, you're a woman of integrity.
I would never. I don't make comments about people's
leave
bodies.
Some
just
hearts, love hearts below for Lydia KM, Lydia Kalin Mukami. Okay, fine, just two more. Someone else said, I wish I could tell my friend that I am on a budget and I can't keep lending her money.
I feel like that's integrity on your end.
Yeah.
Because this is something which I learned. One of the things I really want to change is how I am with money. So if you want to go to Kempinski for lunch, you can go on your own or you can pay for me. But I would say that in the best way. I don't have Kempinski budget
right now.
I don't have this place budget. And that's okay to have, because guess what? I don't want to be stressed to be able to hang about with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah,
exactly. And I feel like sometimes, especially when you're like on social media, I don't know if this person's on social media, but people always imagine you're way richer than I feel like you actually are. Like people just imagine, they see, okay, you've bought a car. You don't know how many years I've saved for that car. You just see that one day I've bought a car. It's not that I woke up yesterday and I decided, oh, you know what? I'm in the mood for a car today.
And a car is a massive liability.
Exactly.
So it more takes.
Exactly. So some people, maybe they imagine that you're doing better than you are actually doing. So just feel free to be honest about it, right? Just be honest about it. Someone says, I wish I could tell my best friend to get another best friend. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
My goodness.
Ladies
gracious.
and gentlemen. Let me tell you, actually, we're going to have a whole episode about friendships, because I feel like one thing all adults struggle with, a million. People really struggle with like breaking up as adult friends. Like you don't want to be this person's friend anymore, but are you going to be like, now I don't want to be a friend anymore, to Merabiana friends? Like,
it's hard. And also when you have really history, or maybe the reason why you don't want to be this person's friend, or the person is in a situation which you feel is not as favorable as yours, you're going to be like, how do I add to the things that they're already struggling with? How do I add on top of the mountain they're going through?
I know. It's crazy.
It's hard. Yeah.
If you have any other to add of something that you wish you could tell your best friend that you have not told
and
your best friend,
she might see the comments.
She might see the comments. So I don't know if you're going to create a pseudo or something. Leave them in the comments below, and make sure you're following our Instagram page, TMI Podcast KE, so that you can engage with this content and we can bring it up in our next episode.
Thank you so much for your feedback. And that was episode 2. Thank you so much for joining us. As we said, this is our baby, and we really appreciate you guys supporting us. So don't forget to follow us on all your podcast platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Exactly. And please follow us on Instagram as well for daily content and just like fun stuff that we post every single day at TMI Podcast KE on Instagram, as well as our personal pages, Muruki.Muni and
Lydia KM.
Exactly. It has been the Messy Inbetween. It was definitely TMI. See you guys next time.
Bye.